to make it even scarier and more realistic.
Yeah, definitely. So it should be quite interesting. I look forward to that coming out. That might be one I have to see.
Yeah. And I really do have to get you that shootout episode. I forgot to look for it to give it to you, and where she gets killed in the church by Jason. Oh my God. That when I say intense, it was intense, and I'm yelling at the TV going, "Get her, Jason! Get her, Jason!" But it was phenomenal. I mean, she should have won an Emmy for that. It was just, oh my God, it was so good. But yeah, that's me, the soap fan. And so I will let you go ahead and announce our next guest.
Well.
On January 12th at 5 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday, sorry.
I know. I was trying to be like coy and add an element of suspense. I failed miserably.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I ruined that for you.
Okay. That didn't work. We won't do that again. No, seriously, our next guest is going to be Eileen Carey, and she is going to be on Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm all turned around now. We've been talking about villains and scary people, and I'm thinking about Carey, and it's just got me all discombobulated. But needless to say that Eileen Carey is one of California country's most popular singer-songwriters. She recently released the first single off of her fourth CD. The CD is called Let It Go, and the single is a remake of The Pretenders' Don't Get Me Wrong. And I have listened to it. I love it. It is it is country, but it's it's one of those songs. I've always loved that song anyway. But it's one of those songs that just makes you really wonder why it has not been remade into a country song before now. But Eileen has a neat voice, and she really does a great job with the song. And so we're going to be talking with her on Saturday, and I'm really looking forward to that. So that should. And
we have a surprise for Sunday, but we're not going to tell you yet.
Yes, we have a surprise for Sunday, and I'm so excited. Yes, indeed. And let's see. And then coming tomorrow, we have an announcement. Are we announcing tonight? No, Pam? Yes,
no.
Okay.
We're waiting for
okay,
tomorrow.
Well, we will be on the lookout tomorrow for a big announcement from Take Two Radio and Jam and Jukebox. And that's all I'm going to say. But we've got a big announcement on tomorrow. We've got a big guest coming Sunday night at 5 p.m., and we have got, big guests kind of littered throughout the rest of this month and into early February. So we are working hard to bring you some of the best of the best, and I'm just excited thinking about it. I tell you.
I know, I am
amazing.
too.
I mean, I'm just always amazed at the people that you say, hey, let's work on them, or let's see if we can get him or her, and it always amazes me how it just happens. It just works, and we do it, and time and again, and this is just such a fun show, and we have so much to bring to people, and just when you think, it's gotten as good as it can get, and then something else comes up, and it's like, wow.
Yeah. I mean, we had a wow today too. Mm-hmm. If you think about it, when we got our reply from somebody, we had a wow.
Yes, it was a big wow. A very big wow indeed, and I was blown away actually. So I'm just really excited because fans out there, not fans of our show, but fans of who's coming are going to be like, oh, my gosh, it's just going to be that whole starstruck thing. So,
right.
So needless to say, that's a big thing. So be on the lookout, and if you do not follow us on Twitter currently and would like to, you can follow us at Take Two Radio or dial on Take Two Radio. And that's where you'll get the latest breaking, news and announcements from us as they happen. And you can also check our website. It's constantly being updated. That's take2radio.com. And also, we also have something else new we have just started for 2013. We now have a YouTube channel for Take Two Radio. It's the Take Two Radio over at YouTube, and look it up. And what we're doing is all of our interviews, we're creating a video and we're launching them there to try to reach the YouTube audience, but also, check them out. It's kind of neat to see these, interviews set to video and music and everything. And so I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And, of course, give us feedback. Let us know what you think. But more importantly, if there is someone that you would like for us to try to get on the show, do not hesitate to let us know, because you can tweet us, you can send us an email at info@take2radio.com, and we will be happy to do what we can, because, as much as we like to do this for you guys and make it exciting for you all, it's always exciting for Pam and I. It's a lot of hard work, but we love what we do. So we're glad to bring you what we can and who we can all the time.
Okay. Most definitely. Excuse me. And also, Dawn has her own show. It's Jammin' Jukebox, and she plays indie artists from around the world, and she also has the pleasure of interviewing some of them, and it's on Blog Talk as well, so you can look that up under Jammin' Jukebox. And you'd be amazed at all the wonderful music that she has playing.
Oh, you're too kind.
Yeah. Well, you helped me out here and co-hosting my show, and I think your show is phenomenal, and the word should be out there too, no matter what show it is.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. You're welcome. And I think we were supposed to have somebody else call in tonight, but I keep answering this other line here, and I'm not getting an answer. Let me try it one more time.
I think the other line.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi,
Hello?
is this our caller from Soapdom?
Yes, it is, and I've been.
Oh, okay.
You were trying to reach out.
I was kept answering the phone, and nobody was answering me back, so I wasn't sure if it was you that was on the line.
Oh. You know what was happening for me? I was listening to the broadcast, and your other host would like cut out. And then I would hear you say hello, and I thought you were saying hello because the other host cut out. I didn't know you were saying hello to me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm not really adept with Blog Talk Radio, so my apologies.
Well, I believe the reason why it sounded like it was cutting out, because when she came on to try to take the call from you, you won't hear the audio, the live streaming audio, so it'll cut in and out when you're switching over like that. So I apologize for that, but needless to say,
it's all Dawn's fault.
Yeah, blame me. Yeah, it is one of those things. We do have technical difficulties from time to time, but not always. But still, it's always good to know in case there is a problem. We can let Blog Talk know. So, but it's so good to have you with us tonight.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I was listening to a little bit of your interview there with Cynthia Preston. She is very sweet. I have met her. When she was on General Hospital, met her a number of times. She was also instrumental in hosting some fundraising events for some very worthy charities out here in Los Angeles at one point, and so I had a number of occasions to meet her. She is so stunningly beautiful and just very
isn't she though?
Yeah, and very sweet and a very giving young woman. So I was enjoying your conversation with her. That was nice of her to give you guys some time.
Oh, thank you so much. Now, just for our listeners, the guest we're speaking with now, her name is Linda Marshall-Smith, and she's the founder of Soapdom.com, and she now has a new venture, and it's Chirpit.com. So why don't we go ahead and tell our listeners what that's about?
Well, Chirpit is a new venture. As you said, it's a new technology startup, and we are very, very, very new. We do have a prototype online now, which you can go and visit at Chirpit.com, and it's spelled CHIRPPET.com. And what it is, in essence, is a multi-platform destination for young women to exchange advice in real time on things that matter. So whether it's dating and relationships or fashion and beauty or school or career or sticky situations or whatever it is where you might be experiencing some kind of a dilemma, you can go to the site and post your dilemma, and the community of the rest of the people on the site will weigh in and share their experiences or try to help you out or give you an answer to your problem. So it's a community-based site, and I have been building online communities for a very, very, very long time. I used to work with AOL when AOL still charged by the hour. So
oh my gosh,
we're talking
wow.
like 96 or 97. So I've been doing this a long time,
mm-hmm.
and we've seen some really amazing things happen in the number of sites and businesses that I've built online, including people meeting on our message board community and getting married. We were in a dating site, but they met at our site and got married. Other people, meeting groups of soap opera fans who met and would travel, to New York for a fan lunch or travel out to, California for a fan gathering, and where they would not go alone. Even if they would want to go to a fan lunch in California, if they lived somewhere like in Pennsylvania, they probably wouldn't go. But when they had befriended so many nice people online with their same interest and they were all going, they went together sort of as a group, and those things were kind of organized from the communities at websites that I had built. So that's very rewarding to see that happen and to see people make friends online.
Most definitely.
Yeah. And so we decided with this new business to kind of, keep that kind of sentiment going. And, as women, and I hope you would agree with me on this, but, we are nurturers, and we nurture by nature. It's kind of what we do.
Yeah.
And we like to help people, and we did a lot of research and a lot of market testing and spoke to a lot of young women, and we said, do you ask for advice? Do you like to give advice to people? And everyone was, I'm always asking my friends for advice, or I'm always, I'm the first one to tell somebody. Give them advice if I think I could help them out with something. So we just decided to take that to an online forum. And as I said, it's very new right now. We do have some users on the site, but I would really love, everyone's help in spreading the word about the site, even this very early version of the site. Things don't work quite well. It's not, 100% functionality-wise yet or anything like that. But it's good enough. You could go there. If you have a question you want to ask, or if you want to answer someone else's question, you could go and do those things, create a profile and do those things. You could interact with Facebook. So it's, it's very early stage, but, we think it would be a very helpful service, and that's what I'm trying to find out if my thinking is correct. So
I think so. I think this could be big, and especially if it's made for women and by women, it's a big thing, and that you're supporting women in all different respects. Your tabs on there are family, work, school, entertainment, fashion and beauty, relationships, health and fitness, sticky situations, miscellaneous. That's all women. That's all in one day.
Well, and if you drill down, if you hover over some of those main tabs, you'll see it drills down like under the family category. It talks about recipes, or it talks about parenting, or it talks about sibling rivalry, or there's a lot of different categories there. And we're at such an early stage that if people start using the service and feel, I would really like to see a category on this, we can always add it because we're at such an early stage. So I'm really looking to get some people to come on there and start to use it. It's the kind of a thing where if you you could ask for advice on Facebook too and have your Facebook friends weigh in. But sometimes if it's a more personal question or an embarrassing question, and certainly a sticky situation question,
right?
You don't want your Facebook friends maybe to know, because on Facebook you are you.
Right.
On Chirpit, you can be you if you want, but you can also post as a secret identity. So
okay.
if you don't want anyone to know, or if it's a very embarrassing situation, like you were out at a restaurant and somebody told a joke and you laughed so hard you wet your pants, you don't want